caught for eating a sweet, caught for drinking water, and caught for eating peanuts. They were all caught eating or drinking on an MRT train. This woman was let off the hook because she was taking her medicine with the water. The other two were not so lucky. Both of them will be fined $30 for breaking the rules. But is it fair to fine someone $30 for eating a sweet while they are on board the MRT train?
If it's stated there quite clearly, then I think it's fair that they've been given warning, so it's fair, I think, in my opinion.
What about you?
Well, perhaps some verbal warning should have been given to them before finding. Perhaps some of the signs might be should have been more obvious to them. Yeah, if she didn't litter or she didn't mess up the whole place, she should have just been let off with a warning.
It doesn't smell. It doesn't hurt anyone. I don't think it's something that to be fussy about. I mean, everybody got the right to have a bit of freedom. Just by eating is nothing to be fussy about. Unless these things hurt you smelly or what, and then maybe we can enforce a law on that. See, if it's just sweets or just peanuts, it doesn't smell, it doesn't hurt anyone, then probably she doesn't litter around. Yeah.
In the first place, on the train, you're not supposed to eat. And she did commit or violate the regulation. I guess she has to pay the price. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it should be okay with just a sweet. Maybe she would faint or what if she's very sick. So maybe the sweet can help her, Yeah.
A case on case basis, you see. But if we have to follow the law strictly, then I think it's we have to follow. After all, it's the law, you see.
Still don't see. I think it's a bit too much for $30 to find someone for taking a sweet.
I think that's a bit unfair. It's just a sweet. Because, I don't know, she's not littering or anything, then it should be okay for.
Out of the 10 people we spoke to, it seems that the majority of them feel it is unfair for the woman to be fined $30 just for eating a sweet on board an MRT train. But what do Singaporeans think of this law in general?
Overall, do you think that the rules are too harsh or do you think they are fair?
No, there's no such thing as rules too harsh. The government implemented the regulation, then we just have to abide. If it's someone think that is unfair, I guess you should bring it to member of parliament. But for me, it's fair because it's very hard to control if you allow people to eat. So it's whether it's a small amount, a small meal, regardless of burgers or sweets. It's very hard to justify. But once there's a line, then I guess everybody have to abide. So, yeah.
I think it's too harsh.
I don't know, what do you think?
Well, the law must have its own motivations, and I feel that the law is there to prevent people from littering and then deterring the place, and to deter people from creating a mess on the trains. And if somebody is genuinely sick and or does not really mess up the whole place, I think they should be just let off with a warning. And especially if it's the first time and it's not recalcitrant, then I think it's more socially acceptable. Yeah.
I think the law is too strict.
It's just nice. Just obey the law. It's fine with me.
It's unanimous. Most Singaporeans are for the crackdown of chomping commuters. So if you are in the habit of eating or drinking on board, look out, because chances are other commuters on a train with you will not be happy with your munching, and the enforcement officer could be just a stop away.